Hello, everybody. Once again, I am Seth Wieland. I'm an occupational therapist, and I'm here today to tell you of some more activities that you could be doing at home during this time. So, to start out, as a warm up activity or a preparatory activity before practicing fine motor skills or any other skills you're practicing at home, I have a yoga dice that tells you various poses that you could practice at home. So, for example, let's just say, here is child's pose. So, these are just various things you could be doing. So what we're going to do, if you don't have one of those, is how to make your own. So this can be used for your student to actually help you with this. So this can be used as a cutting activity, and I'll provide a picture with some directions. So we're going to make 2-inch cubes, and we're going to make it look as such, and we're going to cut that out. So let me cut that out for you. Alright, so when you're done, your shape's going to look somewhat like this. So then we're going to fold along the boxes. And once it's cut out, I can have a few pieces of tape that I'm going to use. You can use any tape or glue sticks if you have a glue sticks at home. So what you're going to do is fold along each cut. So I'm going to fold these first two, the small boxes up first, and I'm going to tape those together. And then once you have it looking like this, you want to fold this fold in so that you can have the top fold to put over the top of the box. And then it almost looks like a chair, and then you're going to fold that last fold down so it covers the top. And then, and then once you do, you have a cube. And then with your cubes, you can, once again, you can make yoga poses, or you can make even animal walks. So like, for example, you could use a bear walk, a bunny hop, a kangaroo, a flamingo walking on one leg. So things like that, hopping on one leg. So any of those, you can do any warm activity, roll the dice, and then your student can perform that activity. And the second activity I have today consists of using anything like pasta noodles and a string. So these are just things you may have at home. You could have other things you could do, like beads or any like arts and craft activity that you can string a bead through. So we're going to be practicing using our fine motor skills to get, a piece of spaghetti or anything on it and string it through the bead. So I'm using a piece of yarn or any string you have. And then what you would want to do is tie a knot at the end of it so the objects don't fall off. So I might have to tie in an extra knot, so I'll just show you. Just a simple loop knot. Just so you have it to stop. And then you can grab a few pieces of pasta or spaghetti, anything you have. And you just really want to practice putting it through and pulling it to the end of the string. So you can do this as long as you want. And you can even switch hands. So right now I'm stringing it with using my left hand to hold the string and then the right hand to put the noodle on. But then I can switch and practice the other way around. So that's a fun and simple activity that you could be doing at home as well, using any common household item. The next activity we can do is writing in materials such as sugar, salt, flour, anything you have at home. I know some people can use shaving cream, whipped cream, anything that you can really write in, and you can see how it shows up on the plate. So you could use a pan, a cookie sheet, or anything. I'm just going to use a black plate, and I just have sugar here. And I'm just going to I just have a little measuring cup. Put some sugar on the plate. So it just kind of looks like that. And once the sugar is on the plate, you can kind of spread it out, and you can practice anything, such as starting your alphabet. So once you write a letter, you can shake it, restart, and have a second letter. You could use your finger. You could even use things such as a crayon to practice writing as well. So if you want to hold on to a crayon to practice grip as well, you can go ahead and use a crayon as well. For the last activity, all you need is a piece of paper and some scissors. But to start, we're going to fold this paper in half. So with this, we're working on the hand strength because we'll be using our fingers to fold the paper, as you'll see. So to start, we'll fold it in half. And when it's folded in half, make sure your student is pinching each edge of the paper so it's folded. And once it's this way, we'll fold it again down. And once again, we're pinching the edges. Because with each fold, it will take a little bit more strength to fold the edges until it gets so small you cannot fold it anymore. So once we have it folded, we can take it apart and we have lines. So what you can do is you could cut on those lines, or for example, I'll show you one way that I was doing some of these activities, is you can cut it in half. We'll do it short ways. The paper is now folded, so it is a little bit tougher to cut. So once you cut it, you can stack each paper on top of each other. So now we have two pieces of paper, and you can cut that again in half. And once again, you can stack, and so on. What that does is provide resistance for the cutting, so your student is having to use a little bit more strength for the cutting, and they're developing those skills to use that the strength while cutting. Additionally, if you do have, I was just doing paper because it's simple and you may have it, but other things you can cut is like cardboard, such as like cereal boxes, that provides a little bit more resistance, as well as egg cartons and things of that nature. So what that activity is doing is working on the fine motor skills with the pinching, and then we're using this piece of paper for cutting as well to build up that hand strength. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be posting more every week to kind of give you some activities you can be doing at home that is OT focused and related. I hope you guys are staying safe, and thank you for watching.